It's almost like if you're a man, you can't win. You cannot win. You are being attacked from every angle as possible. Not just by weaker men, but by women as well. Men are attacked because they may not necessarily be really tall. Oh, you're under 6 foot, you're short, you don't match up to the standards or whatever. You may not make 6 figures, and people are already trying to label you as, being broke or being lesser than, or maybe you got a job at Target and you're not, you don't have a college degree, you don't have a fancy title behind your name, constantly being attacked for things that really don't define the character of a man. You may be attacked by the type of car that you drive. Oh, your car is 20 years old. Oh man, like you're riding around in that, like without even taking a moment to consider maybe this man is being strategic with the way he spends his money. Maybe he's investing in other things. And he obviously doesn't have a car note. Like a lot of you are trying to keep up with the Benjamins with these Teslas, these Maseratis, and whatever else is out there with these $700-800 car payments and can barely pay your mortgage or barely pay your rent, or you're the number one person complaining about not having no money. But yet the man with the 20-year-old car is always getting attacked. It's strange to me that we can't catch a break. And there's this new thing that I've been seeing on social media to where men are being shamed for shaving their beards off. I never thought that we would be living in a day and age to where a man is not allowed to do what he wants to do with his beard. I saw a picture of a gentleman. He had a beard, shaved it off. Women roasted him in the comment section. Oh my gosh, like look at his face and look at his chin. Oh my goodness, like it was just ridiculous. It's to the point where I could be wrong, so don't take this the wrong way when I say this, but a lot of men may actually be too insecure to shave their face, to shave their beard off, because they're afraid of what people may say. They're afraid if they won't be accepted by society. They're going to think that they're not going to be attracted to women because, all of a sudden women are just so attracted, the facial hair and the beards and all this different type of stuff. And then they just keep the beard. I know a guy who has a beard and he's like, I have this because I don't like, I got that double chin thing going on right there. And I get it. You do what you want to do at the end of the day. You're your own man. But at the end of the day, like if you ever get to a point, fellas, if you ever want to like chop it off or shave it off for whatever reason, then you shouldn't care about what anybody has to say. You really shouldn't, because nobody gives women a hard time when they're switching wigs out every week. Nobody gives women a hard time when they're caked up on their, all over the face. You barely can recognize them without it. Nobody gives them a hard time with the false lashes. Nobody gives them a hard time with the breast implants. Nobody gives them a hard time with the BBLs. Like women are constantly doing things to themselves to make themselves feel good and feel better. If a man wants to shave his beard off for whatever reason, he should not be shamed for that. Because the moment a man decides that he wants to shame a woman for those things, oh my gosh, here comes the mob. How dare you? Just barking at you. Like, when did we get to this point of just not letting people just be who it is they want to be? Like, bro, if you want to grow a beard, do that. If you want to shave your face, do that. If you want to rock a mustache, do that. If you want to do a chin strap like G-Unit, you can do that too. If you want to do a soul patch, you can do that too. If you want to be like The Rock, 1998 with the sideburns, you can do that too. You should not care about what anybody has to say because it's your hair. Comes out of your face. My wife, for instance, she likes my beard. Whether it's really thick or whether it's really sticking to the face, it doesn't matter to her. She's like, I prefer you with the beard, but it doesn't matter. It's your face. It's your hair. You do what you want to do. I'm going to love you. I love you, not your hair, But there's some really shallow people in this world that, that feel a need to just make fun of people who decide to do what it is they want to do. Men who do what it is they want to do with their own facial hair. Come on, man. Like, it's just like guys out here that dye their beard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got salt and pepper now. It's been coming for years. It's here. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. But there's some guys that they don't like that. They don't want that. They feel like that they're too young for that. And they dye their beards. And that's just what they want to do to make themselves feel good. And the fellas that really don't want to dye their beard and they don't want to show the whites in their face, they shave their face. They shave their hair. It is what it is. You do what it is you want to do with your facial hair. I know that culturally, this is something that's accepted now, and you see beards in the workforce, you see beards on the police force, you see beards, all over the place. Back in the day, wasn't like that. Clean shaven, goatee, that was like normal back in the day, but now it's like if you have a goatee, people are like, what is this, like 2001? If you got like the chin strap, they're gonna be like, what is this, 2003 or 4? Like, wear your hair the way you want. Like I said, women, they wear their hair any way and every way that they want. Weave, braids, wigs, they chop it off, they color it blue, red, all kind of stuff. They do whatever they want to do to their hair without the approval of men. Let me say that again. They do whatever they want to do to their hair without the approval of men. So don't think for 1 second, I sure hope you're not having your beard because you're trying to seek the approval of women, because you heard that women like facial hair. And it is true. A lot of women are attracted to beards, but there are other women who don't like beards. There are other women who prefer their man to have a bare face. There are some women who prefer men to have body hair. There are others who don't like a hairy man. Like, all women are not the same. They're all different. But this isn't about what impresses a woman. This is about you being comfortable in your own skin and not being insecure about whether or not you want to shave your beard or not. Now, I'm not sitting up here telling you to shave it. If you want to do that, then great. It's your body. But if you want to keep it, I just hope that it's for the right reasons and you're not doing it to hide something. You're not doing it because you're not going to be accepted by other people if you shave it off. Don't feel that way. Don't think that way. Just do it for you at the end of the day. Let's start a conversation. Comment down below. Do you think that men are afraid of shaving their face because they won't be accepted by society and they may be made fun of and stuff? It's weird to me that people do this, but it really is true. So, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe, like the video, comment. I want to say hello and welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much for supporting me. We're going to push this channel as far as we possibly can. Thoughts to reality. I'm out. Peace.